SMD Law is the official law firm of the Spartan Nation. Check them out on the interwebs at smdalaw.com or at 866-529-3537. No matter where you are in the state of Michigan, Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula, it doesn't matter. They have an office near you. So whether you need to send a letter to an annoying neighbor, or you're a criminal and you need defense, maybe you just have problems with elder law, check them out, smdalaw.com today. The official law firm of the Spartan Nation. Call them first, then you act.
Nice to see you. Yes, my voice is gone once again, so we everything's like normal, right, in the fall. So yeah, we had 2 weekends in a row, which was great at home, and last weekend was alumni weekend, and we dropped 2 banners for All-Americans, and we're able to welcome back over 30 to 40 alums that had played in our program, so it was really great weekend for all of that. In addition, we played Indiana on Friday night and Purdue on Saturday night, and I thought, as I look at our team and I say, where are we and what are we doing, I can see steady progress for our young team, and yet they're getting better and better. We're continuing to work on consistency and those types of things, but really seeing some things come into play where players are starting to recognize the things that they need to within their positions and how to get stronger in the future. So great, start to the weekend. Started off really strong against Purdue, who is a really good team that ranked 14th in the country. Started off really strong, but couldn't maintain that kind of play that we needed to in order to beat Purdue here at home. But individually, I thought some players really took some steps up for the weekend. But we need to continue that as we continue through the first half of the Big Ten conference play. So things don't get any easier. We're going to Maryland and Ohio State the following weekend, Northwestern and Illinois. But we'll be on the road for 2 in a row again, only to come back here. So we'll be excited about that. But the thing that I talk to my team about the most is what are we doing to improve each and every day and get experienced and understanding the situations and what you want to do as you find yourself into some of those defensive sets that we're playing against and what we're doing that way. But defensively, our program took a big step, I thought, this weekend. I thought our players really started to get after it that way with the way that they pursued balls, the way that they position themselves to get some kill or to get some digs and that type of thing. Anchored by Jamie Cox on Friday night with 28 digs, which was really good, and our supporting defensive cast really did a nice job in a scrappy 5-game match from a very good Indiana team. So we're pleased with that. Looking to go into Maryland and Ohio State, again, adding that defensive effort, but also looking to get some consistency through 2 games, so 2 matches. So anyway, but that's about where we're at. We'll be closing out the first half of the Big Ten season in a couple weeks here, and then you want to finish strong and continue to improve. And I always talk to my team about that, like what do we do to get ourselves to continue to improve so that we're seeing our best volleyball in the second half of the Big Ten, and that we can continue to grow and to be better. So anyway, that's where I'm at. What about you guys? Any questions?
So this is your roughest test, these 4 games on the road. Is this team ready for this?
Yeah, we started off on the road, so we're pretty used to it. So it's almost going to be, we'll be like, oh yeah, this is the hotel part of it. But I know that our team does respond on the road, so that's fine. I don't think that after being on the road for probably 5 out of the first 7 weeks that we're kind of used to it, but it was really nice to be at home for 2. So I admit that it was great to have the great crowds that we had and do that. But now it's going to be how do we handle that? How do we continue to improve and do it on the road? So for sure, the Big Ten on the road is a little different, but we've been there too. So anyway, but I think every stretch is a big one, Fred. I feel like every stretch that we have is there's challenges for different reasons, and every team has a different way to win. And so in the Big Ten, you have different styles and different types of things. How do you ready your team for each one of those? And as they gain those experiences, it's easier to get your team to understand when you see it again, and they just respond quicker and easier. So you just want to really get all of that learning in and get it to where they're not paralyzed by learning, but that they're actually, able to really let go and play and compete the way that we know that they can. We've got a group of fighters, so I know that we have a competitive spirit, and it's just like making sure that too much information doesn't kind of stall that out sometimes. And we've seen that happen to our team. They're getting better at that. They're letting loose a little bit more, and they're understanding more. So as that continues, I'd like to see us move in that direction to where we can just be free in the moment and keep ourselves in the moment and play at our highest level. So that's what we're up to. All right, yes?
You said you saw some individual players step up this past match. Who were those players?
I do think Jamie Cox really did a great job for us in the backcourt, and she's just letting herself go, and really our team with her, Lauren Gibbs and Sam McLean in the defensive unit really did step up and started to make some pretty exciting plays. We saw Naya get into a little bit more middle play on Friday night, and then Becca Poljan is doing some things, and we also have Alyssa Kronowski who's been a mainstay for us. I mean, she's been a really strong player in the Big Ten, and so she's being like normal Alyssa, but I think other people stepping up, we're needing that so that we can score in all sorts of different areas. We need balance. We want balance in our offense, and so we don't want to have it be one person show or two people show. We need to make sure we're distributing. A lot of that starts with the first ball contact, which our defensive unit gave us better opportunities to score more, and so we really did appreciate that part of our game being better. So thank you. All right, folks. Well, have a good weekend, and we will see you soon.